Hey guys, Katie Vibes here. Welcome or welcome back to my channel. Sorry if I keep looking over my shoulder. Somebody decided to park next to me. I'm in a parking lot because I have 8 hours to kill. My car broke down. I need to pick up my boyfriend's. Basically, my mom goes to work at 4 in the morning, so I had to drop her off at work. And my boyfriend actually texted me and he's like, hey, I just woke up and I can't go back to sleep. Do you want to hang out for a little bit? So we hung out for like, I don't know, like 30, 40 minutes. And then he's like, okay, I need to go back to sleep because I have class. I want to try and sleep. So he went home and he slept. So I came to the dog park and just, let Oliver, my dog, run around. Actually, take a look at him. He's out. He is out. His eyes just opened, of course. Okay, now he looks crazy. There they go. There, look at the tongue. His little tongue is sticking out. That's okay. Go back to sleep, buddy. I'm disturbing him, I think. Also, the floor is incredibly messy because totally left the windows down and got hit with a massive storm out of nowhere. Most definitely was not in the weather report, so yeah, definitely didn't roll our windows up. My bad. I was gonna vacuum it out for her, but of course, my dog's sleeping and I feel bad moving, so I figured, you know what? Let me get some work done. If you didn't know, I'm taking group photos of literally everything in my inventory. The whole reason for that was so that I could inventory things. So let's say there's something and there's 5 boxes on top of it. I could, instead of having to take all those boxes down and then go through the box and sit there and do it right there physically, instead, I could have a photo of all those things. So the easiest way to explain how I'm doing these photos, imagine squishmallows. If you don't know what squishmallows are, you are totally living under a rock and you need to get out from under that rock and go experience the world because everybody knows what squishmallows are. So seriously, if you don't, what? Do you go anywhere? But anyway, so I was taking all of like the 8-inch squishmallows that have tags still. That's one photo. All the 8-inch that don't have tags, that's another photo. And then I do it for the 7.5-inch and then the 5-inch and the 4.5-inch and the capsules and the clips and so on and so forth. Now with the G1 My Little Pony, it's a little bit more complicated because number one, I have so many of them, but also there's so many colors and there's so many different types of ponies, like the earth ponies and the Pegasus and the unicorns, and then you've got like the special ones, like you got like the little wingers for the baby ponies, and you got the newborns, and there's a lot, right? So I've kind of just been going and doing my own thing on how to take pictures of them. I was thinking, because the way I have them put into boxes, my blue, green, and purple are all in one box for adults, and then I have pink, orange, and yellow adults in another, and then I have tan and white in another. And basically I was like, okay, I'll just take a picture of all the purple, green, and blues that are so soft, and then all the ones that are Pegasus, and all the ones that, so I'm just kind of trying to figure out as I go. But another cool thing with these group photos, I'm able to post them on my sales Instagram, also on OfferUp and Facebook Marketplace. These flies are driving me nuts, where I don't like to do individual posts just because of like the way things sell on there. So that has helped me tremendously, and it's helping you guys, because then before anything even gets listed, you can go to my sales Instagram, see all this stuff, and just kind of pick and choose what you want from there. We can come out with a bundled price because I do discount when you buy multiple, so there's always that, which is nice. I do want to make it abundantly clear, these ponies have not been cleaned and these ponies have not been styled, okay? So please don't look at them and think, oh, that one's so dirty and it's so stained and it's just destroyed. If it has flaws that I think are permanent, that will not come off when I clean and style them, please know that I will tell you. So if you see something and you think it's a stain, but I can tell that it's just a scuff, I'm not going to mention it to you because I know that it's going to clean off of it. Now, let's say there's something that I'm so sure it's just a scuff, and then I clean it and I actually can't get it off. Obviously, you'll get a refund on that money, or maybe certain ponies I won't have you pay for until they get cleaned off. We'll figure it out as we go along because this is all a big new process for me. So there's that. Okay, so let's take a look. Here's a preview of the purples, a preview of the greens, and a preview of the blues. Ta-da! Whoosh. And before you guys forget, please make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. I'd appreciate it more than you could ever possibly know. And check out my other channel. It is also linked in the description below. It is right there, right on top. And basically it's for non-toy content. I want to get back into doing that, but I'll talk about all that in another video. Also, I'm looking for somebody to do a podcast with me. I want somebody to do a non-toy content podcast, preferably about like really crazy news, things going on in the world, really like murders that haven't been solved, that kind of stuff, like delving like all into that kind of stuff, kind of going down like rabbit holes, I think is really fun. But also I want to do a toy content podcast, of course. So if somebody would be interested in doing a podcast, somebody that would take it seriously and actually put the time and energy into it, please let me know. I'll do the editing. I may even be willing to buy the microphone and ship it out to you. There needs to be some sort of arrangement there to guarantee I get it back, or guarantee I get money back if something, for some reason we end it and don't want to give it back kind of thing. But all of that can be figured out another time. We'll talk about all of that in another video. But if you are interested in doing a podcast for either channel or for both, please let me know. I would love to get that started. So, okay. Let's get started. We're going to start on the purples. So weird. These people park next to me. I'm literally in the middle of the parking lot where like the dog park's all the way down that way. And then down that way is pretty much nothing. It's just like a bunch of like soccer fields and stuff. There's nobody playing. These people parked right next to me, and then they kept looking at me like I'm a weirdo. And sure, I've got ponies sprawled across my dashboard, and I'm talking to my phone. For all they know, I'm talking to my steering wheel, because that's probably what it looks like to them, because it blends in really well with the steering wheel. So yeah, I look crazy. I get that. But you're the one who parked next to me, and then they're in the field behind me. I kept like looking in the mirrors because they're standing there with their dogs running in the field, even though there's a dog park right there. So I just don't get that. Number one, we're in an industrial area, so there's a lot of semis. So if their dog decided to take off, it could very easily get hit and killed. Also, you can get a ticket for having your dog off leash in an open area, and the police station is literally right there down that way, and the cops come here and sit here all the time. So I just don't get it. Like, just go to the freaking dog park. Anyways, they kept staring back at me though, and like talking to each other, and then I could see them looking over like at my car, and it's just really weird. So I apologize if I keep looking over my shoulder, because I'm like, what leave me alone. All right, let's get me distracted by talking about the ponies. So first off, we have G1 My Little Pony powder. So she's in really good condition. Semi-faded symbols, which is really common for powder. Any of the ponies that have glitter symbols, unfortunately, it's really common for them to fade. She has ever so slight head and body mismatch. I don't know if you guys can even see that. It's there, but it's really not as bad as like it took me a minute to see it, honestly. Let's see, I think all of the marks are going to come off. I'm not worried about any of them. There's a very slight indent by her tail, like where it goes in, as if somebody like pushed really hard to get it in for some reason. I'll see if I can get that pulled out by just kind of pulling on the tail like this, and then I can see it's normal. I just have to have something to hold it like that. So there's that one. I have another one, so I'm just going to grab her right off the bat. This one has a lot of marks. Now, I got her in a lot with ponies that had the same black marks as well as some red ones, including a very white Princess Tiffany, and those marks came right off, so I'm not really too concerned about that. The only one I'm worried about is in the tail, and she does have faded symbols as well. No head and body mismatch though, but I do need to see how she's going to clean up. Not positive on that one. Seashell, I don't know if I should count her as a gray pony, because I have white, gray, and tan in another box. This one is definitely gray, but I think they're supposed to be more like purple. I need to look up some of the pony colors, because there's some that I have in the green section, and maybe they're supposed to be blue, but they look more green, and I'm just a little confused. But Seashell just needs to be cleaned off. She is otherwise very beautiful, as Seashell just is. Then we've got a very faded Blossom. Very faded. She could seriously go and hang out in the tan box, and she would fit right in. Like, here's one that's not as tan. Like, this one's tan. This one's yellowed. Like, it was on its way to white, and it was like, you know what? We're gonna get yellow. I'll really piss her off. We're gonna look like we're a lemon drop. Yeah, it looks like a faded lemon drop, doesn't she? Minus the cutie mark, obviously. So yeah, I personally kept, because this one's missing a tail, by the way. I'm pretty sure I have the right color, so I just need to get it in there. But I personally have like 3 different Blossoms and 3 different cotton candies, because I like to see the progression of their fading. So I have ones that are like supposed to be, or that are as pink and purple as they're supposed to be. I have ones that are kind of like in the middle, actually it's probably like the palest I have for Blossom. I just think it looks cool personally, so just an idea in case you already have one but you need some more, you know. Next up, we have a Sunday Best Sherbet, and I am going to touch up the cutie marks. Sorry, my nails are dirty, by the way. I've been at the dog park, and it's been raining for a couple days, so it's muddy as hell. The dogs were dirty, so I do apologize. I didn't even think about that. See, I really apologize about that. Anyways, I will touch up her cutie marks. These 3D cutie marks, I guess you could call them, or raised cutie marks, probably be better. They tend to scrape very easily, so yeah, I definitely need to repaint that. She is also, she's having severe balding issues. Her hair is definitely thinning. It's missing in some parts, as you can see there. I'm almost positive I have the right color for her. I just need to get a rehair tool, so I'm going to order that today after this video, because I keep saying that and I never do it, so I'm going to do it as soon as I'm done this video. Then we've got this beautiful Precious Pocket pony. I think this is Little Pocket, and unfortunately she has No Pocket. So Precious Pocket's Little Pocket is a No Pocket. No Pocket, no charm, no string. Those are basically the 3 essentials to make a Precious Pocket pony a Precious Pocket pony. Did I say pocket enough? I think so. So I originally wanted to collect a bunch of these so that I could start making their their little thingies, their little pockets out of polymer clay, and then just getting a string and then making their charm out of polymer clay, and then, you know, basically restoring them. So I want to do that with her. She's in really beautiful condition. The paint's still really nice, and her hair is very pink. She has fading pink hair with some of this blue down below, and hers is extremely pink, as you can still see. So she's definitely a pony I want to work on. I don't know why I even have her in this box. Honestly, I'm probably going to put her in my restore box, because I have restore / customs box, and then I've got a box of just ponies that need to be rehaired, which is this pony. So I don't know why she made it onto the floor, because these are ponies that just need to be cleaned and they can go on for sale. So she's gonna go with Precious Pockets over here, because this girl, she needs some new hair, because that's too short. A little trim, I don't mind. That's too much. In here we have a beautiful pony that is extreme exaggeration. That's mold. Yeah, I got some ponies with mold, covered in mold, by the way, which was not disclosed at all. And some of those Care Bear figures and some Care Bear fakies. So, yeah, she's in a sealed bag. This is the retro version, so it's the remake from, what, 2017, I believe, something like that, by Basic Fun, also known as Bridge Direct. So, there's that. She needs a very serious deep cleaning. Whee. Next up we have Beach Ball. In fact, I think I have 2 Beach Ball, but I'm just gonna pull up this one for now. Oh, there's the other one actually right there. I was like, I'm not gonna dig for it, but I don't need to. Hair is absolutely bonkers on both of them. These ponies are known to get very dry hair. You can see this is like really bad. I don't think I'm gonna be able to defrizz that, which is a shame. She's actually the nicer in color. You can see this one's darkened quite a bit down here, but she has really fixable hair, whereas this one, it's really dry, really frizzy, probably from putting it out in the sun so much, because this streak in their hair, these are called sunshine ponies, and this streak actually changes colors. A lot of people think they're twice as fancies because of the designs, but they are actually sunshine ponies, or a different line. But so while this one's faded but her hair is good, this one's really beautiful body wise, but of course her hair is really bad. I'm gonna see if I can fix it up, and then if not, I'll toss her into the rehair box instead. We've got this beautiful lady, Milky Way. She does have some tail rust, as you can see. Super easy fix. I'm just gonna pop the head off, take the tail out, get rid of that nasty holder, and just get her all cleaned up. I don't think any of these are stains. I think she's gonna look really gorgeous. Her symbols are slightly faded. Like I said, those glitter symbols, they don't stick well, especially silver, I noticed. I think that's why you usually find Moonstone with no moon, but you'll still have her glittery stars. Now we have Princess Serena, I do believe. I'm pretty sure this is Princess Serena. Very nice condition. I don't see anything I'm worried about. I think she's going to clean up very beautifully. Her hair is actually very soft despite the tinsel, which tends to make horses or the pony's hair kind of dry. Then we've got another beautiful girl. Not as pink. You can see the big difference. Look at that. Look how that's like how it should be. That's probably how it came out of the box. This is slightly faded. It probably looks more white to you than it does to me in person. There's still definitely some pink there, so I probably won't rehair her. I do need to get those braids out, which is going to be horrible. I'm not looking forward to that. It's going to be a few different brush or washes, but yeah, I need to get her symbol on there as well. She looks like she has some stains down here on her leg though, so I need to see what I can do there. By the way, you are willing to, you're willing, I don't know, are you willing? I'm kind of just putting words in your mouth. No, I am perfectly willing, to sell ponies that are for customizing or that are for rehairing if somebody's interested in those and they'd like to just do it themselves. This girl's also known for having faded pink hair, and hers is still very pink. Now these purple marks back here, I think she came in the box with the ponies covered in nail polish, like that's what that black stuff was. And then I talked about Princess Tiffany having red. I think this is nail polish as well, so I'm not too worried about it. I think I'll be able to get it off, but there are these little specks back here, right here, and that one right there. I don't think those are coming out. You can tell those are stains. So other than that, I think she's gonna clean off very nicely. So put her in, and finishing up the purple with 3 more. We've got a couple more blossoms, definitely quite faded. Both concave foot. I didn't even think to check if these are concave or flat foot. Flippity flip flop. Both of these are concave as well. And last for the purple, this kind of pink. I was looking at some of these, I'm like, I don't even think these are purple. These are more like pink, but there is no room in the pink, yellow, and orange box, so we're sticking with purple. So here's this lovely lady, Caramel Crunch. She's gonna have gorgeous curls when all is said and done. Last time I did the curls on this, so many people commented on how great it looked, and a lot of people said it looked like the curls from out of the box and kept asking if they were the original curls. Like, I'm sorry, they're not. I'm not gonna lie and say they are. You know what I mean? That's just weird. Anyways, next up are the green ponies. Now, I don't know if I should classify this as green or blue, but here we are with green. This is the red nail polish I was talking about, so I'm not worried about it. I think all of this is going to clean off really, really nicely. The only spots I'm worried are right here, because I'm going to have to put the acetone over the paint. I'm going to try getting it off without acetone, but if so, I'll just have to repaint those white, which is super easy. So either way, I'm not too concerned about it. She's going to clean up really nice. And even if she doesn't, I have 2 more right here. This one has a label on it already. But yeah, so here's this one. Very nice condition. I need to clean that off. I don't think that's a stain. It looks like something I can get off, but definitely need to double check. And then yeah, her cutie marks are pretty good. I don't think I would fix hers. They're not bad enough that I would want to repaint it, because a lot of people don't like when they're repainted. So you can see just a little scuff there, not too bad. And then we've got this one. Oh, that's weird. Okay, so look how pink the cutie mark is over here. God, this nail's horrible, and it's the one I keep pointing with. It's driving me nuts. And look how faded it is right there. Big difference, right? Otherwise, she's in really beautiful shape, so I would just recommend, obviously, displaying that side, you know? Alright, not too many green ponies. Now, again, this was probably supposed to be more of a blue pony, but hey, she's going to be at the back end of the green, starting up in the blues. So she does have some slight head and body mismatch, which was really common for this pony. She is not a twice as fancy. She is also a sunshine pony. You can tell because while she has all the marks on her body, she doesn't have it under her eye, which the twice as fancy ponies would have one of their marks there, but they also have that white streak that changes color. And of course, just like the other sunshine pony, their hair is known for getting really dry, especially the white part. So a lot of times you'll get them and their hair's super soft, and then you touch that white streak and it's just dry, dead. It's really weird what a difference it is, I guess, from however it changes colors. Then we've got a beautiful Medley. I always call her Melody. Oh my gosh, this is Medley. Her hair is so freaking soft. If you can't tell, I keep petting it. It's because it's so soft. She does have some blush rub. So basically you just see the blush is kind of gone right there. If anybody knows how to paint blush on, please let me know, because I can't figure it out. Like, I feel like I'm just going to put like this blob on and she's going to be super noticeable. How do you do it where it's so faint? I don't know if the only way is to use an airbrush. I don't have an airbrush, so we kind of just got to see what's going on there. Probably gonna do the blue in another video because there's a lot of blue and we're almost at 20 minutes. So then we've got this Fizzy, which is a twinkle-eyed pony. She does have a tail trim. You can definitely tell right here. Look at that. Definitely need to cut that off. I'll probably sell her at a discounted price with her hair like this, but keep her in mind as a rehair, so if she doesn't get sold while I have these colors and I have the tools, I'll snatch her right off and get her started right away as one of the first rehairs that I do. But until then, you can get her at a discounted price. Then we've got Miss Mirror. She's a magic mirror pony, and basically what you would do is you get their cutie marks wet. You can see it's kind of like bubbled up and raised because there's another image below that, so it's pretty cool how it works. Not all of them still work though, and I'm always too scared to test it because I don't want to ruin it more than they are already ruined usually. So yeah, you'll have to test it by yourself. But I think hers, it's a mirror, and I think it's like a girl looking in the mirror. I could be super right. Oh god, that nail's driving me nuts. I'm sorry. Her hair's a little dry. I think I can put them into some really nice curls and you won't even notice. So we just need to get her cleaned up, looking nice. 2 more ponies and then we're gonna be done, and I'll have to do a part 2 with the blue ponies. There's just that many of them. Whew. Now that is some dry hair down here, unfortunately. So these ponies are known for having very long hair on both ends. I think I can defrizz this though. It's not like super dry where it's totally dead. Same with this up here. It kind of feels like it's been like teased almost. So it's probably just from being in a box, moving around, shuffling about, that kind of thing. So I think I can get her cleaned up. I think I can get her hair looking really nice, which is an awesome thing because this is a lot of hair to use to rehair a pony. Not only that, it's quite a few different colors, and not only that, she doesn't have a haircut. So I would really like to not have to rehair her, so we'll see what we can turn her into. She'll be a good before and after picture, actually. Now this girl's so dirty, but I don't think any of these are stains. I think these are all just marks on her, so I'm not worried about any stains. The paint, not worried about it. I'm sure it's gonna come right off, that paint right here. So yeah, really not worried about it. I think she's gonna look really beautiful. I gotta get all this crap out of her hair though, which is gonna be such a pain in the arse because look at all her hair. There's so much of it. But she does have slight head and body mismatch. I don't know if you guys can see that. I can notice it, but then again, it's because, you know, I'm always around her. Always around her. It makes it sound like I just like hang out with her all the time. No, it's just because I've seen her a billion times. So yeah, she does have head and body mismatch. I want that to be perfectly clear. Cutie marks are gorgeous. Eye paint gorgeous. Blush is okay. So yeah, pretty much just need to get her super duper cleaned. Okay, so that is all the purple and all of the green ponies. So like I said, I'm going to do a part 2 for the blue because there's just so many of them that it would literally take another 10 minutes to go through them. So just make sure you hit that subscribe button, make sure you hit the bell. It's going to notify you anytime I come up with a new video, and definitely check out the links in the description below because that does include my sales Instagram where you can see these group photos and you can contact me about them and also about the baby ponies I am currently posting. Also, I have my G4 already listed and I will move on to G3, G3.5, and G2 after I'm done with the G1. So that's it. I think that's it, right? Okay, I'm not saying my outro. What am I doing? Thanks so much for watching, guys, and as always, have a good one. Bye.